Hey everyone! Hi, it's Eski. That's a sunset shining that way on the trees. Isn't that pretty? I'm watching the sunset. I'm having a coffee. Love a good coffee. It's a simple pleasure. I love the way coffee tastes. I love how warm it feels. And I usually have 2 caffeinated coffees when I wake up in the morning. That's what I look forward to getting out of bed, is like my coffee. If I'm feeling like I don't want to get up, I think you could go make a coffee, which is, I don't know, it's just something I enjoy. So I'm not giving that up for now. My 2 coffees in the morning, and then this is decaf because my sleep is bad. So this is the sunset talk, a little catch up time, deep thoughts, and hopefully someone who's listening will get something out of it, that maybe just commiseration. So just for anyone who's just tuning in and hasn't followed what's been going on the last year and a half, because it's been about a year and a half since I've been talking to myself into my phone, which is actually really cool, and I recommend to anyone, because you just go back and you look at yourself and you listen to what you were saying, and it's a really good way to measure growth, and it's cool. I recommend it. Doesn't matter how many likes or how many subscribers, or it's a free place to record your thoughts in your life, and I think it's pretty awesome. So anyways, I am living at my parents' home, taking care of my mom, who is 91. My dad passed away in February. This is almost August. Coming up on 6 months since his passing, and I'm still recovering. I'm trying to be gentle with myself and realizing that I was through a lot, because in October of 2025, I quit my job. I gave up my living situation, which I was living with my partner for a long time, and my dog. I gave that up to move into my parents' house to take care of my declining father and support my mother, and he ended up passing away. I was primary caretaker, power of attorney, the caretaker of this huge house. It's not the house I grew up in, it's a house they built. So it's relatively new. The house is now about 26 years old. They built it in the year 2000. Interestingly, about 26 years is about the time it takes for things in the house to start breaking down, which sucks because I had to put a new roof on the house. It's a huge property with a lot of landscape. I have to cut the grass and take care of the landscape. But I love flowers. I love being outside. And I am grateful that I can do this. I am retired now that I quit my job. So I officially retired. I'm waiting for my first big Social Security check to arrive, which I thought was going to be coming in July. It better come in August, or I'm going to have to make those phone calls. They're the worst to try to work with, this Social Security department. But anyways, I am grateful that I'm able to do this. But I am also questioning, is it the right thing to do, and how long should I do it? So 6 months since my dad's passing, my mom, she'll be 92 in November. I think she's doing pretty darn good. She is pretty independent as far as making her own food, like heating up stuff. We do have like Meals on Wheels delivered, which I recommend to anyone who is a caregiver at least 3 days a week. Get Meals on Wheels. It's cheap, it's good, it's fresh, it's hot. They bring it to the door. And it cuts down on wasted groceries. If you're grocery shopping every day and you're cooking every day and you're trying to cook for 1 or 2 people, you end up throwing a lot of food away and wasting a lot of money. They send just the right amount for like a meal and a snack. Sometimes it's too much and it's almost like 2 meals and a snack. Thumbs up, Meals on Wheels. Not sure if that's national or it's just Pennsylvania, but look into it because it's a good thing to do. Saves the caregiver a lot of time and work. But anyways, back to my mom. She can, heat up her own food, feed herself, dress herself. She does her own little loads of laundry, takes care of her, making her bed and bathing herself, and doesn't need supervision. And I mean, it's great because at the end there with my dad, while I was doing everything, basically showering him, dressing him, helping him walk, and when he couldn't walk, transferring him into a wheelchair, pushing him around. I mean, that was a lot, and it was a lot, and it took a lot out of me. And that's what I think I'm still, 6 months later, I'm still catching up with just all of that. It's a big deal. Like now, here I am. This huge house filled with 26 years of accumulated stuff, plus the stuff they brought from their old house that they lived in for how many years? They were married for 70 years. 70 years. They accumulated a lot of stuff. It's stuff from my grandma's house, stuff from my dad's brother's house, stuff in the attic over the garage, stuff in the basement, stuff in the storage, stuff in the workshop, stuff everywhere. When my dad first passed away, I guess I still had a lot of like manic energy. I was running on adrenaline there for a long time, and it was the leftover adrenaline. I started to go a little nuts with like getting rid of stuff. And then it gets tough and old, and then you start, I don't know, you think like I was just giving a lot of stuff to Goodwill, which is great. But could I be making money off of that stuff? Should I be selling that stuff? There's a lot of antique stuff. Should I sell that? Should I try to sell it? Should I, there's so many questions, like what do you do? And then this house, it's so big. I'm not working, and she's basically independent, but pretty much every day, all day, taking care of the house, the yard, myself. I still know how to take care of myself. I take time for myself. I know I have to take care of myself because nobody else is going to take care of me. And sooner or later, my mom's not going to live forever. And then it's just me in this big ass house. I'm not staying in this house. It'll take me at least a year to get rid of all the stuff in the house to be able to sell the house. You can have like an auction of your house. I don't know. But all this money costs a lot of money to heat the house. Electricity, water, all this money for just my mom in this huge house, which, I'm staying in the basement. And I like a small house. I have a small house. I have a small cabin on the mountain where I plan to live for a stretch once I'm done here. sometimes I think I'd like to take her there. She doesn't want to go there. She wants to stay in her house. I have to try to remember the balance between this is not about me, it's about her and her wishes and how she wants to spend her final days on this earth, which who knows how long. She could live to be 105. She could live a long, long time. And when I think of that, I get selfishly upset, and I think I don't want to do this for years more. Is it selfish? I don't know. I guess it'll all work out. It has only been 6 months, and I'm just giving it time, going day by day. I was able to go away for a week last week, and boy did I love that week. That was great. It was a really great week at my cabin on the mountain. It's gonna be a really good sunset on the other side of the house, I can tell. I can tell by the way it looks on this side of the house. So I'm watching pretty sunsets. I haven't seen a pretty sunrise in a while because I've been sleeping and I've been having a terrible time sleeping. I get to bed at a decent time, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. I lay there till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I try to stay there and just rest, but it's not the same. You know, they say when you're sleeping, your brain actually shrinks, and then this fluid, lymph fluid, starts flowing around that space and clears out all the toxins and junk. And there are studies that people who have consistently poor sleep are more susceptible to developing dementia and Alzheimer's later in life. Hopefully that won't happen to me, but I've been sleep deprived now for, I don't be coming up on a year. I have not slept a whole night. And yeah, it shows. It shows in my face, in my energy. My energy's low right now, but I'm calm, low energy. I did a lot today. And I started going to physical therapy because something happened with my hip and it's hurting. And that's part of keeping me awake at night because my hip is hurting. But so that's taking care of me. I'm going to physical therapy, taking care of me. I went to my friend's pool. That's taking care of me. I am taking care of me. I do have time to take good care of me. I'm grateful for the time I have to take care of me. My concerns are how long can I stay in a place where I don't really want to be? It's not a bad place. I feel terrible because it's not a bad place. It's a beautiful place. I mean, look, it's beautiful. Am I lucky? Some people don't even have a place to sleep. They don't have a bed. They don't have a roof. What the heck? Am I being like so selfish? It's my question I'm asking all the time. Like, what am I doing? But when I get right down to the very bottom of it, it's just not where I want to be. And so I am constantly trying to make it be okay. And make it be a happy, comfortable place. Hear that? Chainsaw? If I was on the mountain, somebody was running a chainsaw, I don't think it would bother me, but like here, that bothers me. The neighbors bother me. It's just everything kind of bothers me more here because, why? Because I'm here. Why am I here? I'm not here really because I want to be. I'm here because I feel like I should be. And I believe that I should be. So, it's my conundrum. Listen, if anybody's listening to this ramble, and they have any sort of advice about how I'm feeling, lay it on me because I want to know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do the best I can. I am trying every day to be healthy and strong, happy, so that I can live a long life and not depend on anyone to take care of me. Because nobody's going to. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody's going to take care of me. I guess that's it. The big question. How long can I do this? And what are some options besides just keeping my mouth shut and doing it? Like, is that what you do? Or do I just like talk to my mom and say, would you think about moving? But I don't know if I want to move anywhere with her. I don't know. So there's a lot of questions in my mind. A lot of craziness going on in my mind. It's not as calm as I would like it to be in my mind. So hopefully somehow I'll calm it. Everything's working out for me. Things are always working out for me. I believe that. So just gonna day by day and see what happens. Thanks for listening, and any advice, lay it on me.